You've had a couple of interesting days here where you've had a couple of your lead guys out. Clifton's been sitting out a little dinged up, and Pinckney's out as well. So it's gotten you a chance to get some younger guys in the heat of what I would call one-on-one or ones versus one action.
Right.
What do opportunities like that mean for these younger guys in terms of maybe speeding up their development?
Man, it means it means a lot. I mean, you see those young guys, 35, 22, 34. All those young cats, man, being able to get in there with the ones. The speed of the game is sped up, so they have to they understand the next day, especially when they get a lot of reps, is I got to make sure that I'm on my game each and every play. I got to know what I got to do, all right, because the game is sped up. We're coaching them going pretty fast offensive-wise. So it helps them, and you're right. I mean, it helps speed up, all right, their capacity, all right, for the defense, number one, because we play a lot of stuff with with the ones. And then just them understanding competitive-wise, all right, where they actually need to be, all right, and to be the best, all right, to be able to go with the ones. So it's helped out a lot, and you can see those guys making progress each and every day, man. It's a great sight to see.
I talked to Clifton on media day, and I told him I almost felt badly for him because the expectations are just through the roof. I mean, you can't go on social media and lock down this and Duck Island that, and yada yada yada, and he's still a young guy. At the end of the day, he's a true sophomore. And now kind of the weight of the entire defensive secondary seems like it's on his shoulders. How are you guys working with Clifton to kind of keep him in the moment, focused on what he needs to do when he's got all this publicity and whatnot swirling around him?
The thing about him, he's a young, humble man, and his parents taught him the right way to not let anything get to his head. That hard work and dedication overrides all that other stuff. So he understands, hey, accolades are accolades, but I got to go out there and prove it each and every snap. And so he's most definitely has been one of the leaders of our secondary with taking these younger guys on his wing, and help teaching them guys while we're at lunch or whatever. When they have a lot of downtime, you look down there and he's in the meeting room with those guys, helping them guys out. So he's a humble young man, and we don't worry about that at all getting to his head. He's just a cat that loves to compete and loves to help these young guys out with this. If they end up coming in and passing him, by, so be it. But he's a great young man to be around. I love him to death.
So he's pretty solid at one corner. The other corner, you've got some good competition there. Certainly Tay's got some big game moment reps under his belt.
That's right.
And has proven in a lot of ways very good in run support.
That's right.
Sherm, has done nothing but make a name for himself really since he stepped on the field. He made a lot out of his redshirt year. I think DeAndre Hicks has really done a lot coming in mid-year and taking advantage of that. So, and then of course you got Brandon, who's out right now with injury, but you're real veteran back there in terms of years on the squad.
That's right.
Where do you see that competition right now, and what's probably going to decide who's the first guy out on the field when you get to Athens?
Well, the thing is, like you say, it's great competition, and that's what helps bring our cornerback room to another level as far as competition. These guys coming out here competing each and every day. But if you look at it from day one, even in spring, Tay Hayes has proven that right now he is the guy. All right, somebody is really going to have to really beat him out to take that spot. He's put a lot of work in from spring, from summer, and to now, and he's shown it. And he's leading the whole group in production chart right now. So somebody's really going to have an outstanding the rest of camp to be able to overtake him. But it's great to be able to have that competition because I wouldn't be hesitant to put Sherm in the game as well. I mean, so say for instance, if some odd reason somebody get hurt, it's fine. I'll put Sherm in the game. He's done well. He's very physical versus the run game as well as in the passing game. Does a great job in coverage. Same as BP. BP's had an outstanding camp up until the point of his injury. And then you mentioned DeAndre. He's taking advantage of the time exactly like Duck. So if you look at Duck coming in as a freshman in January last year, he grew. It was some growing pains that spring, but the summer it took over because he was out here learning with the older guys and understanding what he needed to do. And then fall camp, it was lights out. The exact same with DeAndre Hicks. Came in in January, exact same way. I mean, he's night and day from the time when he stepped foot on campus to right now. I mean, he had a pick six yesterday, understanding the defense, and when you're a confident player out there on that island, that makes a whole lot difference in the way you play the game. And he's most definitely shown improvement, and I'm very happy for all these guys.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bryan.
Appreciate
It's good to see you, man.